Hey, you guys, good morning. It is Tuesday. So, my original plan for today was to actually film a normal sit down video. And then I got up this morning and I'm like, I don't feel like filming a normal sit down video. I don't have any great ideas for looks right now. Like, I could just grab a palette and play with it, but I don't have any great ideas. Today is gross. It is gray and yucky, which sucks because it's so warm out. It was 60 degrees yesterday. Like, we had the polar vortex and it was like negative everything, and now it's warm again, and I loved it so much. It's so rare that we get warm days in January that I had the windows open. I was like tearing the Christmas tree down. Yes, I finally took it down. It took me a while, and my hands, I don't know if you can see now, but my hands got all scratched to hell. Anyway, today I'm just going to kind of vlog a little bit. I'm not doing a lot. I'm at home. I am going to kind of tear my bedroom apart and wash sheets and everything. My husband came home and got sick last night, so I don't know. I didn't know if like he picked up a bug or something, or if it was just a regular stomach issue or something, but he got sick. I am absolutely terrified of throw up, which is bad. I used to not be. It's something that developed over the past couple of years. Last year, especially, having kids who were sick like continuously for like 3 or 4 months, and it was all throw up. I just like something in my brain snapped and I can't handle it anymore. So I actually slept on our couch last night, and if you saw my Vlogmas, you know our couch sucks. Our couch is like 10 years old, falling apart. We bought it back when we were still dating. We're like, yay, a recliner couch, it's great, we can chill and watch TV, and didn't realize how sucky cushions that can't be, zip covered and removed are to wash. Thank you, salesman who lied to me about how easy microfiber is to clean. I hate you a little. And because it reclines, it has bars in it, so it's really uncomfortable. I tried sleeping in the recliner. That didn't work. Slept on the couch because I didn't want to be anywhere near him. I love him dearly. When he is, if he has a cold, flu, anything else, I will cuddle you. If you're throwing up, I don't want to be within like 10 yards of you. It's like, I will bring you tea, I will bring you toast, I will bring you whatever you want, but I'm not coming near you. So slept on the couch last night, so I didn't sleep great. I'm a little achy, I'm a little sore, I'm just a little bit grumpy, and I think today's going to be a 2-cup of coffee kind of day. But I am super happy for a couple reasons. One, today is Lunar New Year, so I get to see everyone's celebrations online, which is really, really cool. I am highly, highly sad that I don't live in an area where we do any major celebrations, anything like that. I got very, very spoiled during the time we lived in California, and having so many friends from different cultures and getting to enjoy all the different celebrations and things like that. I really kind of miss that a lot, but I'm happy because of that. I'm also happy because I found out last night, and I had to keep from screaming because it was all right after everyone was in bed, that BTS is going to be presenting at the Grammys, at least according to Variety, and they are rarely wrong, so I'm crazy excited about that. I originally wasn't going to watch the Grammys this year just because I was like, meh, some good performances, etc. But now that they're presenting, I have to watch. Like, I'm kind of shocked that they're not performing and they're coming all the way here just to present, but I'm wondering if they're doing something else while they're here. So, I don't know. But the other thing I want to mention real quick, I probably am going to throw on a little bit of makeup, but before I get makeup on, I wanted to show you guys my skin. So please excuse the massive dark circles, but my skin is finally starting to heal. I only have a couple little scars on this side, and I still have a bunch over here, but this side of my face was very, very bad. In fact, this one just does not want to heal. It's so bad. But I don't have any breakouts on my nose. My forehead's practically clear right now. That's just a little mark I always have. But my skin is doing so much better. I don't have any active breakouts right now. This is all just healing. And I finally figured out what was going wrong. Too much dairy, of course, too much sugar, of course. But it looks like the main culprit, or one of the other main culprits, may have been me switching products too fast. You guys know I get samples from Sephora and the Sephora Play boxes. I always like to use those. I like to try new stuff all the time, so I typically have 10 different products in rotation that I'm trying. Yeah, my skin does not like that. I was thinking back, when was my skin absolute clearest? And it was back when me and my husband started dating, you know, when I was in college, and I did not do anything to my skin. I was in college, I was broke as hell, and I didn't do anything to my skin. I literally washed it with water and a washcloth once, maybe twice a day, gently exfoliated it with a washcloth, and that's it. No moisturizer, no toners, no serums, no makeup. I hardly ever wore makeup. I wore a little bit of brow pencil, a little bit of lip gloss. I had like one eyeshadow quad that from like Jane that I would bust out, and that's what I would wear. I never wore foundation, and I had like one like stick style concealer, and that's it. So my skin pretty much was untouched, and I didn't have to wear foundation because my skin was like spotless, which was amazing because in high school I broke out like crazy, but by the time I was in college my skin really cleared up and I wasn't doing anything. What was amazing about that is I never wore foundation. I didn't have to, and I always got compliments on my skin all the time. You have gorgeous skin, your skin's beautiful. What do you mean you're not wearing makeup? Like, I would have people check to see if I was wearing makeup because my skin looked that good. So I was like, hey, I haven't given my skin a break in a while. So it's been about 2 weeks now that I have hardly put anything on my skin. Like this morning, I exfoliated and I put on the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly because I know Clinique's line is fairly clean. So I did that just because my skin was looking a little bit dull, and it perked it up so much. It looks so much better. So I'm like looking up here. You guys are down here. It looks so much better, but I've only been washing it with like cleansers when I wear makeup, which I've probably only wore makeup like 4 times in the past 2 weeks. Actually, probably only 2 or 3. No moisturizers except like maybe twice. And it looks healthy, it looks glowy, like it's actually, my skin is starting to come back, which is amazing. Oh, I am still using my glycolic acid toner, my Pixie Glow Tonic, because my skin doesn't tend to shed its skin cells super naturally, like it needs a little bit of help. But I've only been using that again once every 3 or 4 days, like I used it this morning. I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing for a couple more days, and then slowly, very slowly, start reintroducing products one at a time. Mainly, all I really feel like I need to focus on is a light moisturizer. I will probably go with the matcha pudding moisturizer again from Peach and Lily because I love that, and I don't believe it was contributing to the breakouts at all. And then I want to get something that will help fade these a little bit. I do have that sample of the Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C, so I might use that, and I think that might be it, that plus my toner. But again, going very sparingly, not moisturizing twice a day. I don't think it's necessary. Just kind of giving my skin a break because minus the scars, this is the best it has looked in like months. So I'm very happy with that. Oh, I also want to mention, I've been trying to film like a what I eat in a day, and I keep sucking because by the end of the night, I'm like, it's dark. The food doesn't look good when it's dark, and I'm tired and I don't feel like filming. But breakfast is basically coffee. I tend to intermittent fast just because I'm not a breakfast person, so I typically don't eat until like 11 or 12, but I do have coffee every single morning. All right, guys, I have a couple things I need to take care of, so I'm going to let you go for now. I have rambled on long enough, but I just kind of wanted to give you an update on my skin and just how things generally are right now. Hey guys, so I finished my makeup. I'm just doing some laundry right now in case you hear that in the background, but I just did some eyebrows, some purple eyeshadow, which considering the circles under my eyes, I'm kind of regretting. Tiny bit of concealer under my eyes, and then I just threw on some lip balm right now because I'm not feeling putting much of any effort into anything as shown by my lunch choices today. So some days I eat like a grown-up. I make an actual lunch. Like yesterday I had rice with Korean barbecue sauce on it, and then a Japanese sweet potato, nice healthy lunch. Some days I'll make miso soup, other days I'll have like vegan burritos. Only vegan because it doesn't have cheese on it, because every other burrito known to man has cheese on it. And other days I eat like a 5-year-old, as evidenced by my lunch choice today. That is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, chips, and salsa. So that's lunch today. Probably not the healthiest. I mean, it could be worse. Like, I'm not eating McDonald's because McDonald's is kind of gross. I'm not eating Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is awesome. I'm not eating Chinese food from the restaurant down the street, which makes the most amazing egg rolls ever. I'm eating this because, again, all of those other choices would also involve having to leave my house. And this was in my pantry. Hey guys, it's about 1 o'clock right now. I just kind of wanted to give you a little update. So right now I'm watching The Great British Baking Show, of course. And I am just doing some cleaning. What I've been doing is going room by room and kind of decluttering and spring cleaning at the same time. And I did me and my husband's bedroom, I did one of our kids' bedrooms, I did a bathroom. I did our bathroom. I still need to do our master closet, my other kids' room. I need to do my office, and I really need to do this kitchen living room area, but that's a huge, huge project. So right now I'm just kind of tackling a few things here and there. I just bleached my countertop so it stinks in here. I normally don't clean with bleach. I tend to stick with more natural cleaners, Mrs. Meyer's, straight vinegar, things like that. But every few months, I get Clorox cleanup with bleach, and I bleach pretty much every surface, and I'll tell you why. Because we're in a rental, a lot of the surfaces are cheap, and they don't hold up to stains very well at all. So, for example, if you're cooking, you drop a little bit of like a tomato sauce or a raspberry or something on your counter, and you end up with a stained countertop. I, however, right now do not have a stained countertop because every few months I will grab a ball of the bleach and just bleach the countertops really, really well, just as stain removal. So they're super, super nice and shiny and clean right now. And it also helps if you have a French press like we do. We tend to get like stains right here because this is where we tend to make our coffee. Sorry, dishwasher's running. But I like to bleach that occasionally too. And yeah, I know this isn't a cleaning channel. I just thought I'd let you guys know because that's what I'm doing today. I haven't had like a snack yet since lunch. Typically I won't have a snack until like either 2 or 4 o'clock. It depends on my mood. It's 1:24 right now, so I'm actually pretty good. The more work I do, the less likely I am to snack. However, if I sit my butt down on that couch and just watch the show, it's like gonna be food in like 5 minutes. So that's about it right now. My living room layout has changed just a little bit since Christmas. I took the tree down, I moved the chair back in place. There's crap all over the floor. Is anyone surprised? This drives me nuts. And I had to have one Christmas pillow out still because that is the best pillow ever. It's fantastic. It makes me happy. I wish it was bigger and not red, and I'd just leave it out year round. But yeah, that's all I'm up to right now. Not a whole lot going on, just kind of having a get stuff done kind of day. Some stuff got pushed back because I had to do some stuff yesterday. So today I'm just making sure the house is clean and extra sanitized with my husband getting sick just in case. I try my best to avoid germ spreading as much as possible, and I'm just kind of enjoying a quiet afternoon. Hey guys, it's about 4 o'clock right now, and I was doing good on not doing the whole stress eating thing until I had to email one of my kids' teachers about not being so sarcastic and rude to the kids in her class, because otherwise they're going to pick up that attitude and spread it everywhere. So I shouldn't have to be emailing grown adults about how to speak to children, but again, yeah, so this is amazing. This is freaking amazing. If it would focus, is Ben & Jerry's coffee caramel fudge, non-dairy. So, so good, and way more sugar than I should be having. So, yeah, I am just trying to chill out a bit after writing a very long email, and I am going to munch what is left of this because there's sadly not very much left. And then I am kind of going to plan the rest of and then I'm going to plan the rest of my afternoon. I don't have anything really planned right now, but it's already 4:20, so I think I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm making to eat for dinner. So I'm just sitting here, staring at my February calendar, going, how am I going to fit everything I need to do into this teensy tiny, way too small little month? And watching one of my favorite human beings, Raw Beauty Christie. If you are having a bad day, if you, by some odd chance, found my channel and haven't watched hers, go look her up. Raw Beauty Christie. She's incredible. I love her so much. She is one of the few YouTubers who I watch every single one of her videos. I adore her and want to be good friends with her. And that is all. Hey guys, it's 7:39 and I am starting to look like a wreck because I am tired and I slept bad last night. But I just looked in the mirror and I'm like, wow, this makeup needs to come off like now, because this is what happens when you wear eyeshadow without primer. This is why I'm a huge, huge fan of eyeshadow primer. So right now we're not doing a whole lot. So right now we're debating on calling our little Chinese place around the corner, but I don't know if they'd be open or not. Or just doing like some rice and veggies, or like eating chips and salsa for dinner, which chips and salsa is still a viable option for dinner. It really is. I told you I eat like a college kid. It's ridiculous. But right now I'm just going to sit down and watch a couple YouTube videos and relax for a little bit until we figure out what we're doing for dinner. Today's just kind of been a chill day at home, getting a few things done. I don't tend to vlog very often when it's just me at home because I think it's boring, but this is all I have to put up for today. Technically it's tomorrow, but this is what I decided to film today. So hopefully you guys think it's interesting. If you do, let me know. If this is boring as heck to you and you just prefer vlogs when I'm out doing stuff, or makeup videos, let me know. If you like me just kind of talking to you guys, hanging out at home, let me know too, because like this kind of video is really very, very easy for me to film rather than like having to do hair and makeup, because clearly my hair is a wreck. I'm trying not to wash it too much. I ran into such a sweet girl, Alta, and she was so crazy helpful with some hair stuff that I'm actually trying right now. And she definitely said to keep trying to stretch the hair washing. And it's definitely helped with the ends of my hair. It's definitely looking a lot better. Even with the clarifying shampoo though, my scalp is still super, super oily, but I think that might have more to do with this time of year when the weather gets super dry, my scalp tends to just go crazy on the oils. So it might just be what I'm stuck with this time of year. And you look so cute up in the corner. Sorry. I'm easily distracted this time of day, and he's just freaking adorable. So and so is this guy. He's cute too. I know I'm ridiculous. I eventually probably will have like half the stuff in my house BT21 character themed. Told you guys, chips and salsa for dinner. And our show, because our couch is like stupid uncomfortable. So this is how we watch shows at night. We typically don't eat dinner in bed, however. Though we made an exception because it's chips and salsa.